guys, welcome to the Q Effect. Today we have a good friend of mine, Lester Greene here, who has done all the things: actor, filmmaker, producer, rapper, all the things behind the scenes, always on the film. So we want to know a lot about him, how he became so great, what he's doing in the future, and what was the role like to become Lester Greene, and what does his future behold for us. Welcome, Mr. Greene.
Hey, it's a pleasure being here, man.
You as well. So, a little bit of life things is, it's like, where did you grow up? How did you get into acting?
Yeah, so I grew up in Germany.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my father was in the military, so we did a lot of traveling around, and so my mom raised us primarily because my father was never around. He was at work, being a soldier. My mother had to make ends meet, and so she was the breadwinner emotionally. Obviously, my father was there, but he wasn't there in the physical, and I think that really helped shape who I am today. And so we traveled around a lot, so I wasn't able to really make friends for a long time. Mm-hmm. So I'd make friends here, and then we'd move. Then I have to make new friends. But I think it helped me in the long run because I was able to make friends very easily.
And I know, and I've, have noticed that when I have friends who have been in the military, that must, have some wear and tear on you mentally, having to start over like that.
Yeah, it does. But I love meeting people. I think as a kid, I just enjoyed talking to people and getting to learn new people. And I think when I met you for the first time through Omar Soto, we hit it off right away because I was so fascinated by what you do and who you are and where you came from. So for me, it's just second nature.
Yeah. And for me, it's really cool to get to see the life of an actor. Like 3 of my best friends are actors. Oh. So, and one of my good friends, his dad is Cobra Kai.
Oh, yeah.
With Marty Cove. So I get to learn what their lifestyle looks like. I've seen them do their whole audition before, which is really cool because you know them, but the character that they're presenting with is totally different.
Yeah.
So I got a really cool respect for how they do it because, wow, like that is an art.
It is.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel inspired to want to try acting yourself? Do they ever encourage you to do that?
Not really. Okay. I don't know if I could do. Well, I have to completely change myself for a part. Because I'm just used to being me. Mm-hmm. I'm sure if I got taught that I could do it, but it's really cool to see how they can just morph into that
transform
part.
In a sense. Yeah. I don't know if you ever heard of Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm sure you have.
Of course. What?
Well, with him, he didn't start out as an actor. He was a bodybuilder, and he had all these muscles and everything, and then all of a sudden, he's found himself acting. So I really think you would do well in that because you have a great personality, people like you, and you have great presence on camera. Mm-hmm. Those are great starting points.
So you're going to teach me, right?
Hey, I'm here for you, bro. I got you, man.
But it would be cool to see myself on TV, though.
You should go for it.
Yeah.
Why not?
So for you, what came first, acting or music?
So I started doing music first because my brother was a rapper, and I wanted to be like him, and I wanted to get his approval. That I just went above and beyond. So finally he showed me how to write raps and how to go in the studio and how to make music. And then I became a full-fledged rapper. And then he got locked up for armed robbery, believe it or not. And so while he's in jail, I'm in the studio making music. So it was almost like he was living through me. And I was putting out albums and everything. And I think deep down inside I felt guilty because he wasn't sharing that experience with me in the outside world. He was locked up, of course. So that was really challenging. So from the music, I got tired of it. I don't know if you've ever felt that way where you felt like, okay, I think I've done enough. What's the next thing? I got to pivot. And so that's when I pivoted to acting. And it felt like a natural change because I was always using my voice before. And so now I could use my voice again. And I just started auditioning for short films and feature films and commercials. And then I became an actor.
That's awesome. So how long were you doing the rap before you went into acting, and how long have you been doing that now? I know it's current.
Right. So with the music, I was doing it for a good 6 or 7 years. And then I remember when I recorded this one song, it's called Regular Person. And the song is about my coming out and being gay. And when I heard the final product, I said, wow, this is probably my best song ever. And I think it's because I was being authentic In all my other songs before that, I was talking about being with girls. I was lying. I was never with girls, never had any girls. I always liked guys. But when I finally owned up to it, my music took off, and it was a great moment for me. And then in terms of acting, I've been acting for at least 7 years, 8 years now.
Did you feel that because you were gay that would have hindered your rapping career?
Yeah, definitely. I think being gay in music or even in acting is such a terrible thing in people's eyes. It's frowned upon. It's like you can't be gay and be a rapper. They just don't go together. You can't be a superstar actor and be gay. I don't know why, but that's just how the world sees it. And I was going to ask you about that. Do you ever feel like people look at you a certain way because you don't fit that mold in your industry?
So for me, it was the same way with being playing sports.
Okay.
I was a college athlete. I was really good. I was a high school state champion wrestler. I was really good. Wow. But it was just one of those things where I just felt like that added part of Quan in that dictionary of Quan would have canceled out everything. Wow. But then I got to the point where I don't care. Like, who are you?
Yep.
The same gay dude was whooping your ass every day at practice, okay? The same gay guy was pinning you in the first period wrestling.
Yes.
That part got to me. It's like, no, you should actually be happy and care and not care what people think.
Yeah.
Because you're just as good at what straight people sports were called, but that shouldn't change the way people think about gay people. It's like, but for me, having a twin brother and growing up in the South, everyone attributed gay as the flamboyant, the rainbows, the makeup, the purses.
Girly, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas for me, when I came out, it was just one of those things where it was hard for them to believe because I was an athlete.
Yes.
I'm masculine. I don't,
Yeah.
I don't come off as that way. So it was a way for my family and peers to be educated on other types of gay people.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old were you when you came out?
Probably 24.
Wow. Do you wish that you would have came out sooner?
Honestly, no, because it wouldn't have changed anything because I was so driven into wanting to either be a doctor or a nurse, being the best athlete as possible, that none of that, I never even acted on that anyway.
Wow.
That wasn't even, I didn't even date in college because I knew what I wanted to do.
You were focused on, yeah. No, that's beautiful. I love that. What about just in this industry though? Do you find that people just sort of look at you differently? Let's say you have a meeting set up, or let's say you have a new client is trying to fill you out. Do they ever sort of give you that? Well, okay, let me see where this goes.
I would say it's more on social media. The people that hide behind their Instagrams.
Yeah.
So I do several treatments that can help with sexual improvement in both men and women. And so I don't know why, but I'm sure you've seen this or heard this, but black people are the worst against other black folks. I would never understand that, but yet always want to scream racism. Yeah. But you racist against your own people. So I'm just like, why can't you cheer us on to be great, to make the black community look great? Yeah. But somebody being gay, you got a problem with it. But at the same time, you're a deadbeat dad. You can't pay your bills. But yeah, I'm over here working my ass
being
off.
Being responsible, doing the right thing.
Exactly.
Bettering our people.
Exactly. So you should be more focused on that. Yeah. And cheering someone on. Ask them how you could be like them rather than using gay as a way to counsel somebody. Ooh. I would never understand that. And I don't care who this affects because at the end of the day, I'm just as masculine as you. I'm just as manly as you. I can pay my bills. I can take care of my mom. I can do what I need to do. I can take a vacation when I want to while you're over here talking on Instagram, talking shit. Yes, I'm going to use that language because that is the only thing that you can hear is that. And I'm so tired of it. And I'm going to use this platform to talk about issues that matter. Why do you care that somebody's gay? All you should care about is I'm taking great care of you that you're not getting from the white folks. That's what you need to be worried about.
No, I agree with that.
When was the last time you seen your penis, sir? You cared about my penis enhancements, but you can't even perform and can't even find yours. Get over here and get some weight loss. You know what I'm saying? So I just,
and that's why I respect you so much. I love that you take care of yourself and you just believe in bettering our people. I think it's all about that. So I'm all for that.
Yeah. And
totally.
I just wish we did more of cheering each other on than breaking each other down. We already have a hard enough life to begin with.
We do.
First of all, me and you, being black and
gay. What?
That's already 2 strikes.
Yeah, for real.
And then when I used to have dreads,
oh,
that's 3.
You had dreads?
Yeah.
Wow.
And big and muscular, man, I'm canceled.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Did people ever fear you?
absolutely, that's why I'm bald.
Oh, really?
Had to cut it off. Yeah.
Because I was told that in the business world, people tend to gravitate towards you more if you have less facial hair. Let's say you're clean, shaven. Is that a thing? Really?
It is, especially if you're black.
Wow.
Yes. So you have to do everything to not look intimidating.
Wow.
Yes. It is so much. And then also, the darker your skin, the more intimidating you are. If you are light skinned or mixed, you're good.
I've heard.
Okay?
You're good.
You're good. But if you are our complexion and my size, it is much harder. And our white counterparts don't understand that. But that's why I'm using this to educate.
Wow. Yeah, I deal with that all the time in acting where people just assume, oh, he's the dark-skinned guy, so let's make him the prisoner. Let's make him the criminal. Let's make him the gangster. Let's make him the police officer. Why can't I be a lead?
Okay.
Right?
Why I gotta be the norm?
Right.
Like, come on.
Yeah, totally.
Oh my gosh. So when did you know that your purpose went from rapping to being an actor? And do you use your acting influence for a purpose for other people?
Yeah, totally. So in terms of making the music, I just didn't feel like doing it anymore. And I felt like acting was my calling. And it just felt easy. I always feel like if it feels effortless, then it's probably something that you should be doing. And then in terms of my acting and my art, I just believe in doing stuff that really touches my soul, that really speaks to me. I like playing characters that are misunderstood, misrepresented. I don't want to play the cookie cutter character. That's easy. I don't want to play just a prisoner standing up there saying a few lines. No, I don't want to do that. I want to be that guy who is dealing with depression, that guy who has high diabetes, whatever it is. I want to be that guy who has problems getting up, whatever it is. I like tackling complicated issues because I think we need to talk about more of those issues as a black community.
Correct.
Yeah.
And that's why I like movies that has a purpose and a message.
Yeah.
Because for some people, that's the only way they get it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And even when I'm doing consultations with people, you know, of our race, you know, sometimes you have to talk a different way for them to understand, right?
Yeah.
And that's why, for me, you would never come in here talking about me being a soft doctor or someone just, hey, you want this? I got it. Oh, I'm prescribing this. No. I'm going to teach you how to be accountable. I'm going to teach you how to be responsible. You got overweight because no one taught you. Wow. So many people that I've talked to have never heard of counting calories. When you ask them, do you know how many calories? Do you know how to weigh food? Those things that matter aren't taught. And so that's why I'm trying to use what I do to help our people, because at the end of the day, one thing I learned through school, we are the race that's predominantly going to be the person that dies from diabetes, obesity, all these things, but it's due to education. And it's all about being preventative. Like I said the other day, if we spend the same kind of energy on our health as we do Jordan 1s, getting nails done, getting those, what do you call them little things?
Right.
Quick weave, what is it? What is it called?
What do you mean, dreads or something?
No,
or?
the girls, what's the hair piece called? Weave, whatever you call it. Yeah.
They call them weaves?
You know, I'm clueless.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But like,
Okay.
if you take that energy from the weave, the makeup, the nails every week, you find time to do all that.
Right.
You find the money for all that. But when it comes for healthcare, you got questions.
I love that.
Yeah.
And they go to all these fancy shows and spend money on all these high-end restaurants and stuff like that. Yeah.
All for an image.
Right.
And you living in a trailer park. Make it make sense.
Yeah.
Unreachable.
Unreachable.
It's just like, I don't know why it's like that in our community, where we pay attention to the things that don't matter.
Do you ever find it hard to find our people to support let's say your business that you have, is it hard to find support in that area?
I will say, since I started my practice,
Yeah.
it's actually been easier than I thought.
Really?
Because one thing that I've noticed is a lot of black people who do want to take care of themselves, well, they know they want to go to someone that looks like them and understands them. Ooh. Even with black skincare, they come here because we have the same skin type, right?
That makes sense.
So for the black people that do want to be better, a lot of them have came in here for that very reason.
They feel a connection.
Yes, but the ones that's ignorant, they're gonna stay ignorant and talk junk.
Yeah. Do they ever look at you and say, wow, well, I don't think I can look like that, or there's no way I can possibly put on muscle the way that you have? Does that ever intimidate them? I'm talking about our people.
So for me, I always tell people, let's do what you can do first. Because you always have people coming here showing me a picture of who they want to look like. First of all, you ain't even started step one.
Yeah.
And that's
Don't
the
jump
thing
the
about
gun.
social media. Everyone, it just makes people depression even worse.
Yeah.
Because they see all these people that look a certain way, but they don't realize what those people are doing to look that way. Like, it's the eating, it's the, you're going to Popeyes, okay? And they are going to do a meal prep. They're cooking their food at home, right? You're drinking soda and alcohol every weekend. They're drinking water, right? They may have a low calorie alcoholic beverage. They're working out. So even if you were doing that, your weekend, you're now in a caloric surplus. So you gained weight. Wow. They kept being they count their calories, so they're in a caloric deficit no matter what they eat. So a lot of people commonly want to look a certain way, but they don't have the work ethic to be that way. But then they still talk junk about that person for being on testosterone or being on steroids. But at the end of the day, no matter what they're taking, it's the work that they have to put in that you do not see.
Yeah.
You see the end product.
Yep. And they fall in love with that. And
Correct.
They think, oh, shoot, I want that.
And because they can't get that, they want to say, oh, you're doing steroids, you're doing this, that, and the third. Whether you're natural or not, you got to put in the work, period.
No, that's well said. I totally agree with that.
Yeah, man. I mean, you got to tell people sometimes. So did you have any personal heroes or influencers that inspired you to do this?
Yeah. In terms of heroes, I would say my mom. She's my biggest hero. She passed away from diabetes, believe it or not. I was trying to get her to eat better, and she just couldn't let the fried chicken go. That she loved fried chicken. And every time I saw her eating, I would say, Mom, it's not good for you. Everything in moderation. I really believe in that. And then one day, we had to rush her to the hospital. And I was thinking, okay, she'll be in the hospital for a week at the most, and then she'll come out. And she never came out. And then I remember I was supposed to visit her one day, and I had to work. I was driving buses in New York City at the time. So I said, I'll just drop in tomorrow. And keep in mind, she wasn't talking at this point. She was just in the hospital. So I put it off for the next day, and then I got that phone call, and they said, yeah, she didn't make it. And I felt so guilty about that because I didn't get a chance to really say goodbye to her. Even though she wasn't talking at that point, I still wanted to just be there next to her bedside to at least comfort her in some way. So that eats at me. So it really is important to watch what you eat. So I love chicken too. I don't know if you eat chicken, but
I make it myself.
You make it yourself. Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what kind of chicken, how do you prepare it?
I'll be trying to tell folks that air fryer is the truth.
Oh, okay.
Get your air fryer because you're not putting it in grease. The air fryer will make it just as crunchy as you want it to be.
Wow. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't eat fried chicken a lot. But every time I think about fast food, it just takes me back to that time.
That would be traumatizing for me. Yeah. I wouldn't eat no fried chicken.
Really?
Yeah. Was she on insulin or?
No.
Why was
she just didn't care. She got to the point where she just wanted to do what she wanted to do. And I would try to talk to her. My brothers would try to talk to her. And we couldn't reach her.
I know for me, it's hard, but that is technically killing yourself. But it's also selfish, and you're literally committing suicide. But you want me to care so deeply but yet you don't care about yourself.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to care for you more than you care for yourself?
Right.
Like you're not gonna. So, and that's why I tell people all the time, there has to be something that motivates you to be healthier. If you have kids, why are you continuing to eat thousands of calories a day, killing yourself? Who's gonna raise them? Are you okay with the system taking care of your kids?
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things. It's like, guys, like it's out here, and I just don't understand why we are the laughing stock. We continue to be that, and it's just like
We're our worst enemy.
yeah. And all we have to do is do better. I'm not saying just completely change your diet. It's just things in moderation, doing it differently. You know, putting your fried chicken in the air fryer instead of grease. That right there, that saves you thousands of calories.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's good to know.
Yeah, and that's one of the things. Like I'm like slowly but surely trying to create a cookbook that foods that we love. Like I love me some banana pudding now, but I know how to make it in a way that it tastes the same, but it's a fourth of the calories.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just I don't know. I wish I need more help, but the goal is to change people. And it's crazy how the things that shouldn't go viral do, and the things that don't, they don't. The things that should don't.
Yeah.
Like what we're talking about, health.
This is important.
This is the kind of stuff that need to go viral.
I agree. When you said that you take care of your mother, is she ill or?
Well, right now she is.
Okay.
Not in a way of like just being sick. She had an issue with her bowel.
Oh, okay.
And it was a whole issue with the doctors being negligent and just, of course, you know, thinking black people can just sit there and take pain.
Wow.
My mom is a very healthy woman. And so you can't help that, you know, you have a small bowel obstruction, your intestine twisted. That's what happened to her. And so she's having she had her second surgery today. And trying to take care of her from here, worried as crap because they haven't taken good care of her. She's lost 30 pounds and hasn't eaten a real meal in like 2 months. Wow. So I'm hoping she'll be able to eat by July 4th. So I'm going to go down there and make her something good. But
I'm praying for her.
But for me working in the hospital, it wasn't a big deal to like be able to deal with it. But for my twin brother who's never seen that type of neglect before in the hospital system, it was traumatizing to him. And I told him when I had COVID, that's what it was like. Like, of course they didn't know what COVID was, but the practitioners pretty much stayed away and didn't take care of me like they should have because they were afraid of what COVID would do. But at the end of the day, you have a duty.
Yeah, responsibility.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I think a lot of doctors have forgotten that, where people are now in it for the money and how much money they can make seeing how many patients they can see instead of taking care of that client, spending however much time you need to for them to understand. But then again, we don't have nothing in our healthcare system that can educate a client to actually save that doctor time, even if that is the case and they want to see more patients at a time. So I'm in the process of creating something like that too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up with a twin brother?
It was great.
It was great.
Yeah.
Are y'all the same or?
We are very, very close. We talk every day.
I love that.
Every day.
That's great to hear.
And people actually envied us in high school. Like, how are y'all so close? We love the same sports. Both athletes. I played defensive tackle and center in high school, and he was defensive end beside me. We was actually in the newspaper because we was whooping ass.
Oh man!
Yeah.
You still have those articles?
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But what they never did know was like I knew how to hold an offensive lineman, so my brother can go inside and get a sack.
Ah man!
So, yeah, we knew how to cheat the system.
Yeah.
Don't do that, kids.
Don't do that.
But yeah, we are really close, and we haven't done anything for our birthday together since I left for college.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like
I gotta do
16 years.
something.
Yeah, so this year we both love roller coasters. We're going to Cedar Point in Ohio. That's the best roller coaster amusement park in the world.
Oh, okay.
So we're going there for our birthday for the weekend.
Oh, that's nice. How often do you see him?
He comes down here probably once every 2 months.
Okay.
Yep. And this time I'm going down for the holiday.
Oh, I love that you have that relationship with your brother. I have 3 brothers, and yet I'm only really close to one of them. So it's tough when you have brothers out there and you just don't feel connected to them. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that I'm gay. They don't really approve of that. So it's awkward. And then my father, he doesn't approve of it either because he was in the military. You know how some military men can be. So my family is not as close as it should be.
So one thing about that is my mom, me and my mom are the closest that I've in now than ever. And I actually never thought that we would ever be that way, to the point where now she's asking me, am I dating and these things? You know, because at first I was shook. I was like, hold on, when you decide you was going to care more, you know? But now she cares more. She really likes my partner and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to see that she changed. We grew up in the church. You know how that is.
Yeah, of course.
But one thing, you know, she told me, she was like, I don't care about your lifestyle. She finally came to that. I was like, I don't care about your lifestyle. She's like, you're my son, and I'm going to love you no matter what. Aww. But it took a while for her to get to that point, you know? And one thing that I told her when I first came out to her, I was like, Mom, like, this is an added word into the dictionary of Quan. It does not change to make you a bad mother. Have I ever been to jail? Okay. I graduated top 5 in my class in high school with playing all 3 sports. True. I worked in high school, a full-time job, and played sports. I said I went to college, graduated top of my class, and played football, was an All-American. Wow. You did your job.
Aww.
And so, but some people don't understand that. And so I'm like, why would you counsel your child just because of that?
Oh, yeah.
But like, you out here, you done cheat on your wife or girlfriend. Like, you've done all these other things, but because this one thing, but they're a great person, but you choose not to be around.
Oh, that's tough. I don't get that.
But I did tell my family though, when I moved to Atlanta, if y'all want to be that way, fine. I'm here when y'all ready. You're not gonna change what I got going on.
Oh, I love that.
Because I work for all of this.
Yes.
So if you want to be like that, great.
Yes.
If not, that's why I have great friends. They are my family.
Amen.
So I'm close to only a few people in my family. Everybody else can kick rocks.
Yeah. In terms of your partner, right? Do you ever find it difficult going to certain networking events because people might look at you a certain way, like, oh, wait, are they a couple or are they just business partners?
Honestly, now I have learned so much about my worth that I don't care.
You don't care? Oh,
I walk in there with my head held high because guess what? At the end of the day, I do really well for myself. I carry myself. I'm very articulate and smart. So is he.
Oh, I love that.
You know, he's also ex-military.
Oh, okay.
So if they want to go there.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He is very skilled. Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm proud of who I'm with. And so it even makes me more confident for him to have my back.
Yeah.
The way I have
great.
his. And it's weird. And he's from United Kingdom.
Oh, okay. UK.
Yeah. So
UK, stand up.
We have a lot of the same morals. And it was like he just was an addition to my life and nothing really changed.
Oh, good.
You know, you got to change a lot.
Of course.
But it was like they already like to work out, into healthy eating, already work out in the mornings. You. Yeah, it was a compliment.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And that's what a relationship should be. It should be a compliment.
Yeah.
But I tell people all the time, spend time getting to know yourself than trying to learn in a relationship, because it's in your traumas.
Yeah.
It's not that person's responsibility to be your therapist.
True.
So it's been really enlightening. But one thing I did learn through that was I didn't know how to accept love, because it was one of those things that I didn't really experience growing up. Where it's like your family would say, I love you, or express that towards you. It wasn't really a thing. So it took me a while to learn what that meant.
What it really meant.
Yeah. And I learned that. And I had to go to therapy for that, and still do, to realize what that looks and feels like. But since then, I've learned how to accept it, and that, oh, this is for real.
Right, and you can recognize it.
Correct.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I know with my partner, whenever I go to networking events for acting or premiere or something like that, people just assume like, oh, that's his sugar daddy. There's no way they could be in love. Or is that his business partner, or is that the person that's just funding his projects? So I'm still getting used to trying to tell people that, no, this is actually my husband, and we've been together for a long time, and I absolutely love him. So I'm trying to get there where you are.
Yeah. Then also at the end of the day, like, you over here single. Why are you worried about me?
Right. I'm in love.
You ain't even at step one.
Yeah. Good point. Yeah. So, I got to look at it that way.
But you have to take that with confidence in knowing yourself. Nobody knows your love between you and them. So let the outsider continue to be an outsider. It's not their business.
Yep.
That's what's wrong with the world now. They're all in everybody's business when they need to look in their own roof. Okay? Take a look behind your front door.
Yeah.
What you got? Nothing.
Nothing.
Ain't nothing back there. Lights off, everything. So, but that's the world we live in, man. And everybody just so nosy. Just celebrate a person. Be happy for a person. Don't worry about what they got going on. That's their business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well said.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Look at this. We done strayed away over here. Talk about all
I
kinds
love
of
it.
things. We
talking about life.
Okay, we gonna need a part 2 in here. We might have to do one because there's so much to unfold.
Yeah.
Because one, we have a lot in common.
We do.
You are black. You are an actor. You are gay. So there's so much to learn, and there's a lot of people out there, a lot of black men that are out there that also may be gay. They probably don't even know how to do what you do, be confident. So there's so much that can come from this. And that's exactly why I like having, there's just going to be other races on here, but I love seeing, because I know the struggle is different for black gay men.
It is different.
So I want to especially spend time getting to know how you became you. And so if it takes 2 or 3 sessions, that what the hell it's on tape. It's like a show. It's part 1, part 2, part 3.
You're right.
But at the end of the day, it's going to directly and indirectly affect someone.
Yeah.
And at some point, they're going to be thanking you for being open. So what was your first big acting break?
Wow. I would say my first big acting break was probably for the show Power with 50 Cent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I remember I booked that role when I was leaving New York to move to Atlanta. And in the process of moving, I was saying to myself, why am I going to move after just booking a significant role like this? But then my partner, my husband, he was tired of New York. And sometimes when you're in a relationship with somebody, you got to compromise. It's not always about you. It's about your partner too. So I wanted him to be happy. So I said, okay, fine, we'll move to Atlanta. So it was nice to be able to leave New York on a high. And it was wonderful. I got a chance to act with Amari Hardwick, and 50 Cent was on set, and I got a chance to interact with him too. And it was great just to be able to have lines on a show like Power. Power is so huge.
Yeah.
And when I booked the role, I had never watched the show before. That was really never watched it,
No.
but you've heard of it though. Everybody
Yeah.
knows. Yeah, so people were like, "Wow, Lester, that's awesome that you booked that show. I love that show." And I would say, "Oh, well, I've never watched it before." They're like, "Wait a minute, you booked a show, one of the biggest shows out there, and you never watched it?" I said, "No, I never watched the show, but now I'm a fan of it. It's a great show, and obviously I want to work with 50 Cent again." And I did. I got a chance to work with him again on a show called 50 Central, and I got a chance to interact with him. And I remember after we wrapped for 50 Central, he came over to me and he just said, "Hey, keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. You got talent." And that meant the world to me because I'm a huge 50 Cent fan. I don't know if you listen to his music, but he's such a smart businessman. He makes great music. He's a great entrepreneur, so I have a lot of respect for him.
Funny you mentioned that. Back, a lot of people don't know this, but I was really good at drawing.
Oh.
And I could look at something and draw it. 50 Cent was one of the people I drew.
What? Do you still have it?
No.
Oh, man, come on. You have me
But
going.
you know where we from, where they might have, your mom might have something on her mattress? It might be on her mattress somewhere. But
I'm sure
I
it
could,
is.
Hey, I
Really?
could draw. Yes.
Do you still have that talent?
I haven't done it. So like, man, when my parents were together,
Yeah.
I was doing all that kind of stuff. But I would draw when they would get into it.
Oh,
I would sit in
really?
the corner, have a magazine, and draw whatever's on it.
Oh, so while they were fighting or something?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's how
That's how you escaped.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yep, and I could literally look at anything and draw. I drew Shaq dunking on somebody. I drew myself. It was a picture.
Yeah.
And my teacher taught me how to create a diagram, and you draw the face in parts of 4.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was in 7th grade.
And
She
that
thought
was
I was
just
about to be somebody.
Yeah, that was a natural skill.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you ever met any of those people that you actually
I
drew?
did meet 50 Cent once.
Okay.
At LA Fitness here in Atlanta.
For real?
Yep. So did met Shaq too.
Wow. What was that like? Do you ever feel
Starstruck?
Yeah, do you ever get starstruck?
Not really, no. Because now that working in my field, I mean, I have a lot of, rappers and famous people that I treat. So it's not
wow.
any of that.
Oh,
and
it's
they
not?
actually appreciate it too.
Oh, that you treat them like they're a regular human being.
I mean, for me, everyone is an MVP.
oh, I
everyone
like
is
that.
an MVP.
Ooh, I like that.
Yep.
That's a bar right there. I like
Yeah.
that.
So I know, and I have friends that, I always ask them this. How is it, how do you cope with if you do an audition, you didn't get it, it got rejected, or, you didn't have the outcome that you thought you would have? Because I know for me, anything that I put my blood, sweat, and tears into, I was able to achieve it. But for y'all, it's different.
Yeah, it is.
So how were you able to
Wow.
to cope with that?
Well, as actors, we deal with rejection on a daily basis, it seems. And this is one opportunity that I missed out on, and I cried. It was for a DirecTV commercial in New York City. And this is when I was booking commercials left and right. I did commercials for ESPN, Nike, Fisher-Price, MetLife, you name it. And I went out for this audition for a DirecTV, and it came down to the last 3 people. And I felt like it was mine. And I found out that I didn't get it. I started crying. And at that point, I realized, Lester, you're not going to book everything that you audition for. That's just the reality of it. But I was on such a high from booking all those commercials leading up to it that I felt like, oh, shoot, I can't miss. And sure enough, I missed. And it hurt.
Yeah, it does.
What about you, though? When people come in to see you and you give them a consultation and they say, okay, yeah, I'll definitely come back, and they don't come back. How does that feel? Do you take it personally, or?
I don't, because
Okay.
at the end of the day, I know my skills.
He's like, I know
And
I am him.
I've seen some people that needed my services. So that doesn't bother me at all, honestly. It was more so when it comes to when I did bodybuilding competition. And you get to a point where it's like, I know I look better than you. I know my posing is better than yours. How the hell did I lose? And so you sitting here like, I want to push him off the stage. But for me at that moment, it was a great achievement to push myself to that limit. But I would never do it again because of that. I'm like, I'm not about to do all this work
And then
all this time, all this exhaustion for someone to win based off of who they know.
oh, that happens in that industry
Oh,
too.
it does.
Oh,
You see it all
I
the
thought it was
time.
about talent and
No.
your performance.
It's supposed to be, but you have some
It's
people.
supposed to be.
But you have some people that win because they know the judge.
Really? And that bothered you, I'm sure.
Hell yeah, it did.
Oh,
'Cause
and that's what made you
listen,
stop?
What? When I tell you I put in work for that thing,
Yeah.
2 days at the gym. I was in the gym probably 3 hours a day,
Yeah.
eating nothing. I was natural at the
Eating
time.
nothing, okay.
Yeah, and so it was a great learning experience though, because now with what I do with weight loss, for me to go from 330 pounds to 205 pounds,
What?
I know a lot about nutrition. And when people tell me I can't lose weight, you a damn lie.
Right.
Because
You did it.
I did it.
You did it.
So don't
Facts.
tell me.
Facts.
Yeah. So that's why I'm so passionate about weight loss, because I've been there. So when people be talking all this foolishness, nah, I did it.
Yeah.
It's what you're not doing and what you're not willing to do.
Right. Let me ask you this. In the health and wellness field / industry, does politics play a part? Just in terms of booking clientele and getting certain sponsorships. I don't know how that works.
So for me, I built my practice off of me as far as personality, being in the right place at the right time, talking to people, actually looking the part. Where you have a lot of these practices that don't look the part. I mean, you have doctors and nurses that are doing weight loss when they need it themselves. Or you have doctors and nurses that's doing weight loss consultations but don't know how to tell a patient how to eat right and relying on the medication. So a lot of people are taking advantage of people's ignorance because it's this health wave, right?
Everybody's a health expert.
Yeah, and when I get some patient, I'm like, okay, why have you been on zipping for 2 years? Who is your doctor? You need to fire them because they never taught you what you need to know so that you're not relying on this medication in order to lose weight. So now you're thinking you can only lose weight by being on this medication. Well, if you're scared that your cravings are going to come back, Why didn't they teach you other methods to get rid of cravings instead of substitutions that are low calorie? These doctors don't learn that, and they don't want to learn it. They just relying on this medication. That's why I tell patients all the time, do your own research.
Yeah.
Right? And I tell people all the time, because yes, the medication is expensive, but I always say, what were we doing before this medication came about? We ate less and we moved more. Do that and save your money.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned that because sometimes I'll see trainers training celebrities or just training everyday average people, and they don't really look healthy. Again, I don't know what they eat, but if I have a trainer and my trainer looks overweight, I don't know if I'm going to hire that trainer. Am I wrong for thinking that way?
Hell no.
Oh, okay, all right. I see that a lot, though. I don't know if you see that. And I'm trying to figure out, well,
I'm trying to figure out
I'm trying to lose weight or I'm trying to look great.
Yeah.
So why would I hire a trainer who isn't that healthy?
If you don't look better than me, you have nothing to say to me.
Oh, okay, good. So we're on the same page with that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But you see these people all the time. I'm like, so you mean to tell me you ain't nothing in your mind that says, well, this lady is overweight, loose skin everywhere, and you're gonna let her train you?
Yeah.
Anybody can get a damn nutrition personal training certification.
True.
You should look at doctors the same way. Yes, you were smart enough to pass an exam. But can you actually change what you learn in school to actually help somebody?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I had one guy came up to me one time at Lifetime, was like, first of all, he was out of shape, like looking like he pregnant. He came up to me talking about, hey man, I see you are new at Lifetime. I was like, yeah. He said, let me know when you want a free assessment.
Assessment for what?
You let me know when you want an assessment.
Right. You said that?
Yeah. What? Man, get out of here.
Oh, I love that.
I was like, there is no way if I work at a gym and be out of shape. The math is not mathing.
It's not. It's really not.
Then
And
you
that
got
tells
people
me
working
that.
at the front desk. Ma'am, how are you 100 pounds overweight and you work at a gym?
Yeah, I agree.
Explain that to me.
Why would they even hire a person like that? I'm just curious. Again, I don't have any problem against people who are overweight.
Me either.
But it just doesn't make sense to me.
Who's going to come get a membership if the
Right.
front desk looking wrong with you?
Exactly.
I
think it
never
hurts business.
Yeah, but you know, people are so, and then they spend so much money on these trainers.
They do.
I mean, they spend a lot.
They really do. But
And
sometimes these people are just doing it for the money.
Yeah,
These
and my friend is
trainers
like, okay, you paying for a friend at this point
Yep.
because you look the same.
You look the same.
I'm going. But I'm like, and half of these personal trainers don't know nothing about nutrition. How are you gonna be a personal trainer? The gym is 20% of the equation. If you can't tell somebody how to eat or adjust their calories, if they go through a plateau, or tell them to get blood work, or at least learn something about, hey, you need your hormones tested, then why are you here?
Yeah.
You're still being a personal trainer is like being a doctor. People are literally trusting you to help them lose weight, but you're not doing that. Like I saw a trainer the other day. Why are you on your phone and this person you're supposed to be training them?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah. Why are you on your phone?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be paying attention that they're doing the technique
The
correctly,
right way.
which they were not.
Yes.
Like, why are you here?
Yeah.
So it just
why am I paying you?
Yeah. So it definitely annoys me when I see people that are being paid to do something and they're not doing it.
Yeah.
Like, come on, that's you're taking advantage of people, and I don't like it.
I agree.
Yeah. So that's why, for me, I want to be able to give people their own motivation to do it. So I don't care. Like at some point, you know, I want to create something for people to be able to. This is how you count calories.
Yeah, they can
This
do it
is
on
what a
their
caloric
own.
deficit looks like.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're busy, if you travel, here's some bandit workouts you can do in your hotel. There's so much out here, but people are so lazy.
They are.
You know, like even a patient be like, or somebody, hey, what's your office address? Sir, don't you? Now, you know, everybody
Sir.
use Google.
Yo, I'm crazy, sir.
I mean,
I already
what's
know
your
what's coming
office
next.
address? Really? You know I'm the Gentle Giant. Put in Gentle Giant, everything comes up.
Gentle Giant.
Like, it's just, that's how lazy America is.
Yeah.
Oh, and we got this Instacart now? I'm guilty of that, though. I'm guilty.
I don't use it. You like it?
What? Yeah.
What?
Say,
I'm
okay,
old
say,
school.
Say, like, for instance, when I used to work in Miami, soon as I landed, I would go ahead and Instacart my stuff. So by the time I got to the hotel, my food was there.
Oh, that's different though.
Yeah, that's how I use it.
Oh yeah, I get it. I thought you meant
Yeah.
you order food every day through Instacart.
Oh no.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just because I cook my food.
Oh, okay.
But Uber Eats is a problem for a lot of people.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It really is. I'm trying to get my son to scale back because he's always ordering food that way. And I'm telling him, listen, it's so expensive. The delivery fee is expensive. Everything is more expensive.
Well,
You're
you know how
spending
to stop that?
$25. How?
It's your money, ain't it?
It is. Well, he just started working at Boys and Girls, so now he's making his own money. So he's been ordering stuff even more now.
But not your card or still your
Nah,
card ain't
he's
his?
using his money now.
Okay. Well, when he run out,
That's what I was
you on
saying.
your
I said, as
own.
soon as he run out, what you gonna do then?
Hey, that's what tough love is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I love that.
That is so funny. But yeah, there's just so much that is wrong with America. Like, we used to be one of the fittest countries in the world.
We did.
From 1970 till
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
We're the fattest.
Wow.
Think about it. A cup of coffee used to be 0 calories. But now if you add Starbucks,
Oh,
you could take a cup of coffee, make it 500 to 1,000 calories
wow. And some people drink that every day.
every day or twice a day.
Oh yeah.
So you mean to tell me you're going to do 2,000 calories in coffee?
And you haven't even eaten anything yet. Yeah, that's tough.
That's the thing. I'm
Yeah.
like,
It's almost like a lifestyle now, though. I see people in Starbucks. They got their feet up.
they don't play.
Yeah, they don't play. I'm like, wait, do you live here?
I'm not about to drink 1,000 calories. And for me, I drink fast.
Yeah.
So you 1,000 calories in literally 2 minutes, I'm going to be upset. So I can't do it.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. Like, that's why we're the fattest now.
Yeah, it's sad.
Places like Starbucks is making bank.
They are.
Yeah.
Do you believe in liposuction and people who get those kind of operations done? How do you feel about
I'm
it?
fine with that because I used to do that
Oh,
for
you did?
patients.
Oh.
But for me, if you're using lipo as a weight loss solution, absolutely not.
Okay.
You need to go ahead and start losing weight to show me that you're willing to do the work for the weight to stay off.
Good point.
I was selective when I did it.
Oh,
It
really?
wasn't,
Oh, you wouldn't take everybody?
No.
Oh.
You got people coming in here wanting 100 pounds of fat, no. You need go do some work. For real.
Show me first.
Yeah, even when I would do stem cell injections on people that were overweight. Well, the more weight you have on you, the more pressure you have on your joints. So if you never attempt to lose weight, you're going to have that same pressure on your joints. And you're going to say it didn't work. No, it didn't work because you didn't work.
I didn't know that.
So I'm very adamant about telling patients, like, no, this accountability is on you.
Yeah, you got to do the
Whether
work.
you have surgery or not, you still got to do the work.
Yeah, you got to do the
Even
work.
after lipo, you have to do the
You
work.
do, because I've seen people do lipo and then a year later.
And I'm looking like, when?
They're even bigger.
When did you have it?
Yeah.
Or you have people that get a gastric sleeve.
What's that?
Where it shrinks the stomach, so
Oh.
it makes you eat less. But at some point, they don't burst through that and eating the normal calories they used to.
Oh, wow.
Like Dr. Now.
Oh,
Dr.
yeah,
Now.
yeah.
So you will see on his show, people he's done surgery on 6 months later is either heavier or didn't lose any weight. How?
And that stuff is expensive, right?
Yes, it's because they never changed their lifestyle.
Yep.
If you don't change your lifestyle, what is the point?
Yeah, good point.
But we live in a world now.
They want a
Well-
quick fix.
Yeah, you have these BBLs looking like capital P's.
Mm.
The ass to hamstring ratio, the math not mathing. Like these doctors that do that, they need to get their license taken. You got her looking like a wisdom tooth.
Right. No, I
Like
agree.
what?
Yeah.
That
it's
is
really
crazy.
sad. It's really sad.
But that's also
part of the culture
insecurity
now.
with people.
It is.
I'm like, if you take your ass to the gym, you could build a natural booty.
Yeah.
But there are some people that do need it because you have people that work out. It just won't grow. But there's still things that you can do, to add fat to it, like what I do with a product, because those people are so lean they don't have fat to take. But these people that are using it as their way to look better, it's just like some of these ass is just like,
Yeah. Outrageous.
wow.
That wow is so loaded. Wow.
You're shook.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on here?
Yeah. Something's off.
But you allow your booty to be 2 feet long.
Yeah.
Who, like, what?
Like, what? Does that look good? Yeah.
All you can wear is stretchy pants. Like, who helped you get in the pants? Where they at? Where is they at? How much grease did it take?
Oh, man.
But anyway,
Yeah.
for you, so of all the roles you did, which one felt more like you? And what movie was it?
So there's this movie that I did maybe 7 years ago called The Widowers. We shot it in New York City, and I played an accountant who lost his wife and is now trying to raise his kids on his own. And I really connected with that character because I always feel like the outsider. I always feel like that guy who doesn't quite fit in. He's different. People can't really figure me out. And so playing that character really resonated with me. And it's a great film. Shout out to Scott Chin and Kent Meister and Richard Lovejoy and Katie Irish. They were so generous in casting me in that movie. And I remember we shot it in Eldred, New York. And it was so far away from home. I was living in Queens, New York. And I remember having to go up there for about a month. And it was so different from me. I felt like I had gone to a different world. And I had to readjust. There wasn't any Wi-Fi. It was tough. It was a huge adjustment. But the finished product came out great. And I think it made me a better person after playing that character. The name of the character was Daniel. So.
And why do you think it made you a better person?
I think because it actually highlighted who I am as a person. I think sometimes when you play so many different characters, you sort of lose yourself. You get lost in that. So it was nice to be able to see myself and say, oh, it's okay to be Lester. There's nothing wrong with that.
Is it ever hard like that? So you remember with Heath Ledger?
Yeah.
So have you ever
Joker.
had a role like that where it just affected you mentally and you felt like you needed to see someone?
Yeah, I remember.
Or did you feel like they should have that readily available for somebody playing dark roles like that?
Yeah, great question. So I played this character named Uncle Willie in this movie called Father May I by Dr. Maya Speller. Shout out to Omar Soto. He was the cinematographer and editor. And I played a child molester. And I remember Dr. Maya coming to me and saying, listen, Lester, this is not going to be an easy role. I'll understand if you turn it down. And I said, no, I want to try it. And I went in some dark places because as a kid, I was molested by my father. So I was tapping into that. I know what that looks like to be a molester. So I tapped into that to play this character, Uncle Willie. And when you watch the movie, it's on Tubi right now, you'll see that I'm crying in certain scenes. And those tears are real. I know in acting you can create those tears by using a tear stick or something like that, but nah, everything I felt in that movie was real. So I really needed some time away from acting after I played that role. I remember coming home and just not feeling like myself. I felt like it was still on me. And my husband even recognized it too. So that was tough. I didn't get any therapy. I didn't see anybody for it, but I just remember walking around feeling like I was in space.
And I feel like after, hearing that and then, what happened to Heath Ledger, I feel like people still don't understand mental health.
They don't.
You expect somebody to go do a role like that and not have support to keep them sane?
Yeah.
That makes no sense to me.
I
Mental
agree.
health is for real.
It
so
is real.
Y'all out there producing movies, you got people playing these dark roles. It could potentially change them. So
It could.
to not have mental therapists or anything like that readily available for them to help keep them sane, that should be a requirement. Because at the end of the day,
I agree.
A role killed someone. Like that role killed him.
It did.
So why would you not have
something in place?
For something like that?
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I totally agree with that. And then it made matters worse when I started getting death threats. People would send me emails and messages saying, I'm going to kill you. How could you do that to kids? And they really thought I was Uncle Willie, the character in Father May I. And I said to myself, wow, where do they do that at? I don't understand. I was just trying to play a character, and yet people took it the wrong way. But there are some people who messaged me and said, "Thank you for talking about this. I was molested, and thank you for being a leader and
'Cause
sharing your story."
And that's the thing. People forget the message.
Mm-hmm.
That has to do with ignorance.
Yeah,
Ignorance is bliss.
it is.
People are dumb as hell. Like, how did you, out of all this,
Yeah, that's what you took
this,
away from
that's
it.
what you took away from it.
Yeah.
That's even when I did my consult with one of my guys who we talked about hormones and things like that, and we talked about why he needed it and all these kind of things. People miss the entire message, and the saints. I said, "Did you even bother to listen?" That is the problem with people. Listen to the whole damn video before you say anything.
Right.
If you ain't got nothing nice to say, then shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Okay, you over here ain't got no energy, no sex drive, fat as hell, but you talking.
And you
Shut
judging
up.
somebody.
Don't be mad because the person came, they had something wrong, so they came to get it fixed.
Ooh.
And it's natural.
Yes.
So the fact that people are so ignorant and don't read or listen, but got so much to say, bro, it's so annoying.
It is.
It's so annoying. And I just wish people just take the message, listen. If you got a question about the video, ask the question.
Yes. People just be
Your
jumping
comment don't
those
make no
assumptions.
kind of sense.
It don't.
And the sucks
And
you had
people
to go
kill
through that.
themselves over comments. You send somebody a message like that, some people would kill themselves.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen. I've heard of it happening.
Yeah, so many people. And I think mental health still isn't talked about enough.
It's not.
And I don't know if it ever will be. But even growing up, if you had something going on, depression, you better go pray about it.
You better go pray about it.
What you need? Like,
They think, oh, you crazy. What's wrong with you? Yeah.
so then that's why black men and some black women don't like to talk about anything deep because of that reaction. For that very reason.
Yeah, totally.
Before it cut off?
Because I'm gonna run out of storage.
Okay. I told you when I told
Yeah,
look,
yeah,
we
yeah.
got I know this is gonna be a part 2 right here. Because when we do it again, we're like, well, back with part 2.
Yeah. We can wrap it up. Yeah.
But anyway,
You got book too, so we can talk about the book.
you on the next one.
Yeah, next one. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
So what's been your proudest moment? Was that video that you talked about recently? Was that one of your proudest moments?
Yeah, definitely. But I think my proudest moment was just graduating from college. Being the first college graduate in my family, that meant a lot to me.
Same here.
Same here?
Same here.
Let's
get
go.
it. Let's get
Really?
it. Yeah.
Oh, how'd you feel about that?
I mean, I loved it, but damn, when I graduated, everybody thought I was rich. Nah, I gotta work now.
Right, the work is just now starting.
Yeah, I ain't paying your bills.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
better find another way. Just like you told me to pray about mental health, you pray about getting your own money. Shoot.
What school did you?
I played football in college, Newberry College.
Oh, that's
South Carolina
awesome.
first year, Newberry College after that.
Oh, wow. Congratulations on that. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's my proudest moment because my mom was able to see that. She was alive for that.
Yeah.
So that meant the world to me.
Yeah, it meant the world to me too, because to be I don't know, just for me to be standing in the top 10 of,
Of course.
first of all, even in high school, I was number 6 in my class. The next black person was 50,
Wow.
right? But also, everybody that was in front of me, just school. I worked
Oh, athlete.
and I played sports year round. And my mom worked 2 jobs, so I was also caregiver for my brother and sister.
Whoa.
So for me, even though I wasn't number 1 and got to speak, because valedictorian and salutatorian speak, for me, I was my own valedictorian
Oh, I love that.
because I knew what I had to work to do. And it was freaking awesome
That you were
to
able-
be doing all that and be in the top 10.
That's a huge
Yeah.
accomplishment.
And it was the same thing for, so life for me has always been about proving others wrong.
Yeah.
And always being different, because you go to a school where there's a whole bunch of white people and things like that. You want to prove that you belong as well.
Of course.
That's why even today, when I go anywhere, yes, I'm standing on business being a black provider, but I'm also standing on business about being gay. Right?
Ooh.
That has nothing to do with my care for someone. That has nothing to do like, okay, I do a penis enhancement. Sir, ain't nobody trying to hit on nothing. You came here because you got a problem, and I'm fixing it,
Yeah.
right? So that has nothing to do with nothing. You here for a professional treatment, and that's all it's gonna be. And you go your merry way.
Yes.
So now I stand on my head held high, and I want you to do the same.
Thank you. I appreciate
Life
that.
is too short.
It
to
is.
be having these naysayers that ain't got nothing to be talking. No, I'm not doing it, and you're not gonna do it either. So that's why I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you.
because we have so much in common when it comes to how hard we gotta work, being gay, being black, you're being an actor. Like there's so much synergy and so much to talk about that it needs to be said.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Love this guy
We're
right
gonna
here.
talk about Tyler Perry next time. This will be our last question before we go to the next one. The next time.
Yeah.
So, which role or project pushed you the hardest emotionally and physically?
So I would say the last film that I did called Uneven Deception by Nicola Knox. I had to play this stalker character who was obsessed with one of his clients. And it's a female. Now, before we started filming, Nicola Knox knew that I was gay. And she was a little nervous about the fact that, will he be able to pull this off? Will he be able to show that attraction for a female? So it was very challenging for me to go there to make it look like, oh, these two people on screen are in love with each other, or this guy really finds this woman attractive. So I really had to tap into a certain area to pull that off. And it was challenging. And I got a chance to see the premiere and it looked great. And I think I did a great job, so I can't wait for people to see.
Hey, you had to take your mind to a dark place.
Exactly.
You had to think about something else.
Exactly.
To pull that off.
Yeah, I really did. I really did. But I'm very happy with it.
But that's the crazy thing about being an actor is like to be able to morph into so many different roles.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is.
Like that is a freaking art.
Yeah, it's a skill.
And to actually, because one of my buddies is straight up hardcore Christian. When one of his roles, they had him cussing a lot. I was like, and he sent me a little clip. I was like, oh shoot,
Since when you started cursing?
Yeah. So it's really cool to see how you can just do that. Like that is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate it.
Was there a sex scene too?
Yeah, there was a sex scene, and then we got in the bed together, and I was worried about that too. And then I saw it on the screen. I was like, oh shoot, they look like a real couple.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. So hey, if you out there, look, he can do it. So if you
I
need
could do it.
Hey, if you need another gay man to play the role, he know how to do it.
Holla at me.
As y'all can see, this conversation was off the chain. There's a lot to know about me and Lester as well, but as you can see, we have a ton in common. It doesn't seem like it's a podcast at all. It's just like two people really, really getting to know each other who's been there and done that. So, of course, there's going to be a part 2. You're going to see that soon. So thank you for watching The Q Effect, and I'll see you the next time.